Hey there, my name is Andre, and today we're going to be playing Mini Motorways. Let's get straight into it. We're going to be starting out with Los Angeles, but fear not, we are going to be going through every single map. Just starting with the first one today. So let's get straight into it, start a new city. So, for anyone who is familiar with this game, you know ball. For anybody who is unfamiliar, fear not, I will explain as we are progressing. So, right now we're going to start with a little yellow house, and I'm going to connect it to this big yellow business. I'm going to unpause the game. I'm actually going to fast forward because I like play with fast forward going. I can't do it when it's going slow. At regular speed, I do not have the patience for that. So we're going to be fast forwarding, speeding through as much as we can. As you can see, cars are coming out from the houses, making their way all the way to the business, and picking up these little location marks, we'll call them, that are just showing up over here. Now, we do have our second business and house, and they're going to be red. And so I'm going to do my best to keep everything separated by color, because once you mix roads and different colored cars are sharing those roads, they're going to have a harder time making their way to their destination. So we want to keep things separate as much as possible. And so now we are waiting for, as you can see here, the clock in the corner. It is Saturday. We are waiting for Monday. Every Monday we are going to be getting the choice between an upgrade. So we're going to get 2 choices of upgrades, and we are going to pick the best one every single time. So let's see what we got. We are starting with 2 traffic lights or roundabout. Personally, I don't use traffic lights. I think that's a popular opinion. A lot of people don't like the traffic lights. I'm sure there are some people who can make them work very, very well. I'm not one of those people. So we're gonna take a roundabout. I don't use roundabouts all too frequently, but there are scenarios that pop up sometimes where the roundabout can be very, very good. So we're just gonna keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and get this yellow on this road. We actually like having 3 yellow houses connected to this yellow business in quite the close proximity right here. That's quite good. That's a good amount of houses to be close to a small business. Eventually businesses can grow. Right now it's square. Once it grows, it becomes a circle, and it requires just a bit more. Can I go like this? I can. Beautiful. So let's cut that corner as much as we can. Okay. So now we got some interesting things happening here. Because clearly, I want to get these yellows on this new business here because they are very, very close. I'm gonna get this red coming around. Delete this. I'm gonna try to get this yellow to squeeze right here and come right back up. And then I'm gonna get this red, of course, up here, sharing that business with the other red house. So it's a little icky to look at, but it worked out. Everyone is separate, everyone is doing what they have to do. Especially like the yellow business at the top here. This is probably going to be my final layout for this business right here, because they are in such close range to that business that nothing's really going to get in the way, and they're not going to get in the way of anything else. So here is a very particular situation. Because typically I would not choose road tiles. I would go for whatever else is being offered to me, but right now it's traffic lights. And as I said, I don't like traffic lights. So I'm gonna go straight for road tiles. Get the extra 10 road tiles that I would not get if I got traffic lights. So I'll gratefully take those. We're up to 45 road tiles. Actually, I haven't explained it for anyone new, but you can see on the left hand side over here, any extra pieces that we can use to help build our roads. So we got a bridge here, we got a roundabout, and we got our 45 road tiles. So now it's good that I paused here because I have a new business. Again, I'm gonna have to mess with this red right here, but it is possible to make that work. I'm gonna come down here, again, go around this, and here we go. Not too bad. It's a little wiggly, it's a little wobbly, doesn't look great, but it's okay. It works. And it's actually quite a short distance to have to go, so I like that one. That's probably my second favorite connection that I've got going on right now. So again, this top one is as good as it gets, and then this bottom dark blue right here, this navy color, is quite good as well, all things considered. That being said, as you can see, the map expands ever so slightly as the game progresses, and as that map is expanding, we are going to be receiving more businesses popping up. So here we go. I'm actually going to sever this connection right here, and I'm going to keep this connected here with this guy because they're so close to this guy right here. We got a new red here. I'm happy to get it on there. I might actually sever this guy. He's kind of causing issues anyway. So let me get these guys a little closer to their destination, and let me get this red guy right here. Maybe like this. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Let's do that. We got another red coming up over here. That's okay. Okay, now this is very interesting. These are basically the two best options you can get for the end of week edition. And I'm actually going to go for a motorway. You only get 10 road tiles, but a motorway is basically taking away any road tiles that you would need to use to get your houses over to their destination. So it's kind of like a shortcut, a cheat code, if you will, that you can add on to your map. So I'll very happily hold on to that. We don't need it right now. We're doing very, very well up to this point. So let's just keep it going and hold on to that motorway. Alright, so we got another red business here. I'm not a fan of it. Honestly, this is not a great situation to be in. But what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take these two right here, and I'm gonna take them off from here. And I am going to get these ones, just cut their roads a little bit. I don't know why I made it that way. That was kind of weird. But these two, I'm actually gonna use my motorway now, just to get them connected and fly over all these roads that I got here, because I don't want to mix my reddish color here with yellow and navy. That would be pretty bad. So let me use a short motorway right here and just get these two over, and hopefully get some red houses to spawn in this southern area here. End of week, let's see what we get. And we got either a bridge with 20 road tiles or 30 road tiles. I like the bridge. The bridge comes in very handy. It's a bit of a shortcut too, sometimes. Take, for example, when I had this pale blue color right here and I went all the way around, I could have cut through the water if I wanted to, with the addition of the bridge. So I'm gonna keep that in my repertoire on the side there, and hopefully use it when the time comes. Let's see. So we got a yellow that actually showed up over here. I want to get it connected, but it's so far out that although I do have 68 road tiles right now and I could get it connected, I would rather not get it connected, and I will just leave it there for hopefully a new yellow business to pop up on the right side of the map. but we'll see about that. Almost the end of the week. We got 1 day to go. Sunday. Motorway Monday on its way. Are we gonna get a motorway? Let's find out. But first, I do have this to connect over here, which I really like. It is Motorway Monday. There we go. Motorway. Let's take it. And I love this. Okay, we're getting a lot more of these reddish colors popping up over here. I might save my bridge here and get that back connected in here, which, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to save my bridge because I can, because it's my best idea right now is to keep that bridge for another situation. I'm gonna go ahead and get these back on their wibbly wobbly road. And some more red. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Love it. Lots of red, actually. Wow. That was definitely the right call to go ahead and get that other red disconnected from that bridge. So let's go ahead and leave that like that for now. I am going to keep them all connected. That is 6 new houses. We got another yellow over here. I don't love what's happening with the yellows on the left-hand side of the map, or right-hand side of the map, rather. I would rather have them on the left-hand side. But here we go. Okay, so we do have something over here. Let's go ahead and get those connected. I don't love that these guys are still kind of far away. But I will still connect them because we need some connections. So there we go. That kind of sucks. I am gonna go around and just do that, kind of a U shape. It's not too bad. It is at the very edge of the map, which I'm okay with. This one's kind of a lost cause, not gonna lie. I don't like that it's a lost cause, but it kind of is. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let's take these guys. And let's just go around like that, so we can get this guy connected. Like this. There we go. I don't love using bridge there, but it is better than going all the way around here. So now I got yellow at the very bottom here. That's not very good, honestly. Let me go ahead and do that. I don't love doing that because that yellow is closer to this business right here, but I need something connected to here. And I'm not going to be connecting these top guys unless I use a motorway, which is honestly an option. It's definitely an option. It's not a bad option. But I would rather save my motorways because crazy things happen as the game progresses, so. Okay, not a fan of that. Let me put that up here so that nothing else spawns here. Because I don't want no red spawning over there. Because this guy is just no good. He's in limbo. He's stuck. Stuck between roads, concrete. You got a nice view of Green's house over here. But nothing else I can do with your red. Nothing else. So I do have another red over here. Very nice. Get that connected here. Okay, roundabout or bridge? Definitely bridge. I actually ran out of bridges. I used both of my bridges right there. So, very good to have one more bridge. Go ahead and connect that there. Okay. Not a fan of this. This is not great. So what do I got now? I got another yellow to appear here. I like that. Can I get this guy? I can. In like that. Okay. This is this is interesting. So we have 500 and going on our score, and things are already getting quite difficult to have to maintain. So I'm thinking these guys are gonna have to have a motorway eventually to get down here, because this guy's only got one house feeding into him, and I know it's gonna be an issue soon. Once you get to about 1,000 points, the game really starts to increase in difficulty. There's a lot more business happening, and you gotta feed into those businesses a lot more. So, I don't like using an bridge here, but I feel like I gotta do it, right? Okay, no. That's not what I did, please. Clearly that is what I did, but that's what I meant to do. As I said, it gets really hectic with time. Give me another roundabout, and then I am going to take this red right here and connect it onto here. Okay, I do see this guy over here hiding a little bit behind my camera. Is there any way that I can get him to connect into there? It's difficult. It's really difficult. But that guy does need extra cars. Oh man. That's really tough actually. Because I gotta go all the way around here. And then around. I don't love that. That's kind of a long drive for him. But I guess it could be worse. We do have the air guy that's right next to him. Which is pretty great. Definitely gonna help out that I have at least one house feeding right into that. Let me go ahead and get that yellow one there. Again, I'm gonna keep these guys separate for now, just to see what that does for me. If I can feed them into somewhere else. What's that? Okay, up top here, and we got a green. Okay, so light blue. Let's go ahead and feed that into there. And then feed green straight into here. What's that? That's another light blue. Another green. Okay. That green is kind of stuck. Not much that I can do here. If I have to, I'll cut. But I don't want to have to cut. There. We got a lot of light blue going straight into this guy, but they are kind of far away. Navy is good. What just appeared? This guy right here. So let's feed that in there. Keep going. We are approaching 1,000. We're at 750 almost. So this is where the game really starts to pick up. As you can see, the points just increasing. We got another motorway. That's awesome. So I think this is where I'm gonna start working on my motorways. Because I got so many of them. So let me go ahead and fix these guys to be able to all go into one motorway together, and that's going to feed straight into here, because I know it's going to be a problem very soon. So let me just do that. That is a beautiful motorway. And I got another navy blue up here, which makes me think that I'm eventually going to get a new business showing up. Something appeared, but I don't know where. Here, this guy. I heard it. We're getting to the point where I'm going to hear a lot of houses showing up, but I'm not actually going to notice them because there's so much going on the map right now. So we got green over here, which is not great. Not great. I'm gonna get these together, and this is gonna have to be a motorway. It's not gonna look great. It's not. But what has to be done has to be done. So they're gonna have a very awkward turn into this this building right here. But okay, we got green here. Let's feed that in, and then feed this one straight in, and let's go ahead and feed that in as well. And now I'm gonna have to fix this guy, a couple of these guys, to go straight. Oops. So I can't go over because there's a navy blue house right here that is in the way. Unless I cut a red. I could cut this red right here. And then I don't have to really worry about using my motorway anymore. So let's do that. We got this guy over here. Ooh, navy blue having a hard time. Okay. I didn't see that becoming a problem. I will merge these guys, because it's just gonna be this one greenhouse over here that's really taking up yellow space. Get a roundabout, and let's actually go ahead and call on our big guns over here and get them connected straight here as well. That's weird. I was not expecting this guy to have a hard time, seeing as I got these tree houses in very close proximity. So now I got another red here that unfortunately cannot be connected to this red business right here. Let's see what else. We got this yellow here. Interesting. Get it connected, why not? We got 7 houses connected here, but a bit of a trip to make it all the way down here. So now I do have a blue business here. A navy blue business. That is rough. Rough. Like a dog. Rough. What do we got here? We got this navy here. We got some yellow to go in there. We got a lot showing up. Let's see. Another navy right here. Okay, I got this navy. I got this yellow. So I think I'm okay with this navy craziness happening here, connected to this motorway as well as this business right here. It doesn't really hurt me to have all these connections. Not yet, anyway. I might sever it eventually, because I am getting a lot of houses kind of just here. Let me actually move this a little bit, just like that, so I can see what's happening. Because let me fix this up a little bit. Yeah, these guys can actually all connect there. And then I can take this and reconnect it right here for these guys. So now we got it separate, so it's a little cleaner, right? And now I got a bridge or a roundabout. Give me a bridge. You see I haven't used any roundabouts yet, right? Have I used any at all? Doesn't look like it. I got a green over here. Let's connect it. I might actually, depending on the needs of this guy, I might disconnect this guy and get him on here. So we got red right here, but no need for it. We got a yellow right here, which I really want to just add to this guy right here. So I'll go around this red house, because I really want this red house connected here as well. got a lot of red that I would like to connect somewhere else. So these guys are kind of a lost cause. I do want to look at these guys right here because I got 5 houses right here connected to here. I only got 3 houses connected to this guy. I could try connecting these guys to here. I almost want to connect them here, but I'm afraid because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 houses connected here that 3 houses might not be enough to satisfy this guy. So maybe I just go ahead and I take my motorway from here to here and sever that. Okay, we do have another motorway. Awesome. We can use another motorway for sure. So, okay, light blue is definitely struggling over here. So to help out with that, I'm actually gonna go ahead and kind of get these connected together here. These 3 right here. And then get that one around. And I'm gonna take a motorway and I'm gonna get it straight in there as well. So let's keep going. Keep this party going. And as you can see, it is pretty full right now. It's not looking great. This guy too is looking like he's having a hard time, but I did get a very lucky house spawned in right there. So as I suspected, this one was about to blow up. It needed that extra help, and now it's doing just fine. This guy as well. I'm kind of scared for navy blue, not gonna lie. Navy blue is scaring me a little bit. I'm gonna disconnect this guy because I'm getting a lot of additions right here. And I'm even gonna go ahead and add this guy. So now this one is not gonna be in any trouble anytime soon. I'm also gonna disconnect this guy. Because yellow is having a little bit of a hard time. I'm sure that green is kind of pushing yellow's limits right here. If I get another motorway, I might just motorway maybe a couple of these guys down here to make it easier. So green's okay. Left side of the map is looking amazing. We're at over 2,300 points. We're gonna take in our bridge. And let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's a new week. Let's figure it out. It's a very full map. I think I'm gonna beat my record. I had 2,800, I believe, as my last record. Oh man, what's having a hard time? It's this guy right here. That's rough. That is really rough because there's not much that I can do here. I can maybe take this house right here and just connect it like that. Hopefully that doesn't ruin green because I got this one house here, but we'll see. We'll see what that does. Man, I need some more red happening here. Oh no! There's not much that I can do. I need a motorway here, please. Motorway. Amazing. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take... I don't want to go all the way from the other side of the map. See, that's my issue right now, is I don't want to take from all the way here and send them all the way over here. I would rather find something that's closer and send that over. And for that reason, I might just take the one that's here and send that over here and try that out. I really just want to break my record right now. I'm so close. A lot of things are not working right now. So once one business goes to chaos, basically all businesses start going chaos. It starts with one color, and then it kind of spreads to the other colors. I feel like I've done everything I could, and I think I did beat my score. It does look like it, which is wonderful. Light blue is doing good, yellow's doing good, but red is still having a hard time. I want to send this here, but this one's also struggling. Somehow we're still in it. We beat 3,000. So this one is fine. Let me get this back in, and it's calming down as well. Wow. But yellow is starting to struggle. That's crazy. That is so crazy. It is Sunday. It is Sunday. We're almost back to Motorway Monday. What are we gonna get? We got a motorway. This might be okay. I might be able to save this. So let's go ahead. Let's take these three right here and get them straight down there. Yeah, just like that. Let's see what that does for yellow. Oh my god. Get that in there. Okay, red having a little bit of a hard time still, but it's back and forth. Yellow is struggling, but I gave it as much as I could. I gave this one a motorway, I gave this one a new house, a very close house at that. I think I just let the game play. Let's see how far we can go. How far can we take this? 3,500? 3,500? 3,500. And we're still going. That is crazy. Listen to that music. 3,600. Can we get 37? It's that yellow down there. It's the yellow. 3,700. 3,750. 3,750. 38. Can we get 38? 38. 3850. Oh my god. It was red. 3841. I will happily take that score. Amazing. Listen, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I can't wait to bring you some more. See you then. Bye.